Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Freedom. Time for some Doctor Who news. News from in and around the Whoniverse that may or may not or could affect you in some way we won't discuss here. Now, allegedly, there's word going around that they started filming on the Christmas episode today. I haven't heard anything further on that. Now, it could be they're misconstruing these location signs as being for like pickup shots for like the last bits of episode 12. But according to the guys on Twitter, they finished that on Saturday. But if I hear more about it, I'll let you know. But allegedly, they're filming the Christmas episode right now, but I'm waiting to hear some more data on that as to whether that is actually going on. Because if it is, it was all in the studio. There was no location shooting scene or anything like that. But okay, let's go ahead and let's get into what we do have for tonight. And let's go ahead and get it started. There's mainly a lot of Big Finish stuff. No real Series 9 news tonight other than a short little thing. All right, I'll just get into it. I'll show you. All right. Okay, first off, we start off over on Blogger Who with Michelle Gomez and Ingrid Oliver are talking Missy and Osgood. BBC America released a video featuring interviews with Michelle Gomez and Ingrid Oliver, and you can watch it here below. It's just a short little thing. Maybe you'll get a kick out of it. It's only about a minute long, so it's mainly just to tease you and keep you looking forward to Series 9. And just think, we're within 2 weeks now, a couple of weeks. It's on the 19th. It's hard to believe it's almost here. Oy vey. We're within 3 weeks, sorry, actually, of being at the Series 9 premiere. The Omega Files will go on that night. Matter of fact, I was thinking about putting out an open call because now that Series 9 is here, I want to see some new faces out on the cast, mixed in with the old ones as well. So that way we can keep a good rotation going and keep some fresh opinions in the cast. Now, I'll do a video on that at a later date, so don't worry about it. Okay, now, so let's get back into the news now that I've sidetracked completely. All right. Next up, Moments in Time, Zygons in Scotland. Today marked the 40th, or actually it was Sunday, sorry, marked the 40th anniversary of Terror of the Zygons by Robert Banks Stewart. Now, the Zygons returned to Doctor Who in Era of the Zygons and are set to make another appearance in this year's Invasion of the Zygons and Version of the Zygons by Peter Harness. Now, the Radio Times issue for the 28th of August, 1975, covered the story with a feature on Loch Ness with Anthony Hayden guest, with artwork from Frank Bellamy, and you can read more on the Radio Times story guide by Mark Braxton. And they got some nice photos here of the stuff and a little thing of what White caught in an article about Doctor Who and the Listener. Jack Waterman wrote this a little bit here, and I even have a little clip for you if you want to go check it out. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the Zygons, where they came from, how they originated, and you're not familiar with Classic Who, take a quick look at this. All right, next up, the Complete History book collection and competition. That's right, the first issue of Doctor Who, The Complete History, will be released on the 9th of September. Now, this will be the start of a long-running fortnightly partwork series by Doctor Who Magazine in conjunction with Hachette Partworks. Now, the collection will cover every Doctor Who story from an earthly child through Last Christmas. The Complete History has its origins with Andrew Pixley's archive section of Doctor Who Magazine. And a lot of the early archives have been completely rewritten, with later ones during the Eccleston era have been updated and expanded. Now, as far as the competition goes, here's what you need to get involved in it at the bottom of the article. So if you want to, get a chance to win at this competition, everything you need to know about it is right here. All right, let's keep moving. All right, next up. All right, Doctor Who Short Trips out right now is Foreshadowing. That's right. And this one, of course, is narrated by India Fisher. Now, this is the 8th appropriately release of the download-only series. Now, Foreshadowing is written by Julian Richards, an English and theater studies student at the University of Warwick who contributed to last year's The Shakespeare Notebooks. The tale is set in a very different era of the Great Bart, however, and they have a little synopsis here if you're interested in checking this out. The short trips range, of course, has been extended until 2017, and the 5th series continues next month with Etheria, which reverts back to the first Doctor as read by Peter Purvis. And he's, and of course, directed by Lisa Bowerman, produced by Mike Stevens, narrated by India Fisher. And this is available right now for only £2.99 if you're interested. All right, next up, over on Kasterberus, they have trailers out for the upcoming Big Finish Audio Torchwood series. If you want to go check these out, here's the one for the Conspiracy. Here's the one for Fall to Earth. And if you want to go listen to these, they're right here, and they're basically sharing them over from SoundCloud. And they also have little synopsises of each episode if you want to go check these out if you're interested in this range. I was really hoping if they're going to bring back Torchwood, bring it back to video and do it right this time. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen after the disaster called Miracle Day. All right, next up. All right, Doctor Who Shield of the Jötunn trailer. And this is a 6th Doctor adventure that's going to be coming out not too long. Once again, here's a trailer for it if you want to listen to it. I'm really a big fan of the Colin Baker range on Big Finish. Colin Baker's Doctor in Big Finish got a much better shake, a lot better writing, and he got a lot better development than it did, they had a chance to do on the original TV series. So be sure to go check this out. It's probably going to be very, very good. And if I remember right, that's Miranda Raisin playing a new companion for the 6th Doctor, and I believe her name's Constance Clark, if I remember correctly. Okay, next up. Cubicle 7 has updated the Doctor Who role-playing game. They recently updated it with a fresh new look at the 12th Doctor. Here's a little bit about it if you want to go over here and read it. You can find various source books that are part of this game on Amazon and Amazon UK if you're interested. And there's also a free PDF with the new rules, and apparently is likely. So if you want to go check all this stuff out, if you're a fan into the role-playing games and you want to do a little thing with Doctor Who, boom, here you go. Learn more about it here. Okay. Now, remember we talked about a new upcoming book or booklet or comic book called the Time Lord Letters. There's a competition to win a copy of this, and if you want, it's all right here on Casterbarus. Go check this out. Here's all the stuff you need to know to get involved with it. And it says here, the Time Lord Letters will be a unique collection of over 100 letters, notes, and jottings both by and to the Doctor, and the correspondence by turns entertaining and inspiring, funny and flippant, and brilliant and incredible. So we've talked about this before. Here's a little extract from it if you want to go check it out. Some nice artwork and whatnot. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now for you folks who feel you've missed anything over the last month or so and you want to get caught up, this is Blogger Who's August News Roundup with his various articles, comics, all this comics, audios, and all that he's reviewed, merchandise you may have missed, and other little things. If you want to go get yourself caught up over, maybe, any article you might have missed or I might have missed, go check it out here. Same thing over here, except for on Doctor Who TV, we have the Series 9, What We Know. And don't worry, there's nothing spoilery or anything in here. It's mainly just, who we have listed for cast, what, episode names we have written by who and when and whatnot, what monsters are allegedly going to appear. But like I said, nothing hardcore spoilery. There's no plot synopsis or anything. It says here, spoiler phobes may want to read at your own risk, but I'm not seeing anything here other than just some dirt basic stuff. I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to ruin your experience of Series 9. All right. And lastly, for today, guess what happened? There was an article here. Oh, that's right. I forgot to bring it back up. Arthur Darvill wants to come back for Doctor Who for a geriatric reunion. And he's just joking because he said he'd love to see the Doctor's former companion spend an episode in group therapy. And this is a very amusing article, and I forgot to click back on it. He has one heck of a sense of humor. Also, he's coming back as a time traveler himself in the upcoming Legends of Tomorrow series that's going to be coming out. I think it's later this year. I'll have to go double check again just to get you a release date. But he's playing a character named Rip Hunter. And who does he remind you of in this outfit? Okay, well, that's all I had for you tonight. Like I said, if you're interested in joining the Omega Files, now that we got to the end, I'll give you a brief sum up. You have to be 18 years or older. I will occasionally have folks who are younger on there, but you really have to knock my socks off. You really have to impress me because, I've had younger folks on before and it always somehow goes awry. So that's why I started implementing that particular rule. But if you're really knowledgeable about the subject and you really want to, do a serious critique of an episode, I'll sit down and I'll listen to you plead your case. And if you really, impress me, I'll put you on. Other than you just need a copy of Zoom, feel free to, contact me and we'll see about signing you up for an episode of Series 9. Because we are going to be going on after each episode and doing a review. But I'll put up a more detailed video on the Omega Files recruitment drive, because it's just, I want to get some fresh faces in there with the old ones, get some fresh opinions and whatnot. Well, now that I bored you to tears with that, I'm going to go on and get out of here. So everyone take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. This is Dr. Freedom signing out. Have a good one.